So look, y'all know what I realized. I done started this new job, bro, and you bond with your coworkers over the same type of stuff. And so me and my coworker, bro, he's a black guy. Shout out to Brashawn. And we both bonded over our hate of emails that ain't got nothing to do with us.
I hate it.
I hate it, bro. There are two things I dislike about emails. I hate when people copy me on emails that ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm sitting here thinking that they got to do with me and they have nothing to do with me.
And the pressure, you're like, what am I supposed to do with this
like,
email?
should I respond?
Yeah.
Or should I not respond? Will I get in trouble when I respond?
Yes.
And then my second thing is when you copy my manager on something that got to do with us.
Oh yeah.
Those are the two things I hate.
Because
you snitching. Oh, so now you want to bring my manager into this.
I'm glad I'm not alone, bro.
Now I got to show myself.
Like you incompetent.
Yeah, like, oh, well, let me just go above you and let me get your manager.
I want to show your manager how dumb you are, actually.
Right. And one thing about me, I always gonna win. Let me tell you, you just trying to show the crack. I'm trying to show the whole butt. Right. I'm gonna show my whole butt. Right. In this email. So yeah, bro, I actually hate that. And so we bonded over, because you start a new job, people be emailing you stuff already, and you're like, first of all, I'm still in training, ma'am.
Yeah, and they be emailing you everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, should I respond to this? Like,
right.
I'm like, should I respond to this or not? But we bonded over. It started this whole conversation about like, just workplace and email etiquette, and how people just don't know email etiquette. Right. Email etiquette is, don't be copying me on nothing that ain't got something to do with me.
Yeah.
And the second thing, email etiquette, don't be bringing managers in this.
Yeah, I hate
this
that
is between
too,
me and you.
This between me and you.
What do they got to do with
Yeah, because now you got managers in here. Now I gotta fight you.
They're like, I want to show you that I showed his stupid self.
Right. And I don't like that, because now I'm coming with all the email fire.
I just blame my trainer for anything. When I first... I wasn't taught that. I didn't know.
I wasn't taught that.
I don't know.
Let's start the podcast. I don't know. Welcome to another episode of
The Soundboard Podcast.
With your main man, Dante, and this guy to my left.
This is Coop.
And this guy to my right.
None other than your boy JJ.
Episode 25. Hit the little sound effect. You was a little too late for me.
Quarter of a century.
You was a little too late for me.
I'm a little rusty.
It's the setup, bro.
I'm a little rusty.
It's the setup. You try to get used to the
right.
setup.
I was gonna say.
Even my editing was rusty. Everything.
Just a little rusty. Okay?
Right, we put a soundtrack on there for y'all.
We apologize if you listen to the episode when it first dropped. We had the entire sound on there at the beginning, between the pre-pod and the actual show. But guys, we are so thankful to be back for episode 25. We have something to celebrate.
What's that?
Do y'all know what we celebrating?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
We have officially hit 5,000 downloads on the podcast, bro. I still come in here every time we record and be like, bro, do y'all realize people like legit be listening to us?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Believe in yourself, Dante.
I guess that's what it is. Maybe I don't believe in myself enough. But we clearly see that y'all believe in us, man. 5,000, that ain't no small feat, bro. And we are even closer to our ultimate goal. In the corner, we have our 5-year plan, bro. And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, yo, 2026? That's what the goals we got set by 2026. It's officially 2022, bro. We got 4 years to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, what has been going on in y'all's world?
Bruh, I feel like for me, you want to go, Coop?
Let Coop go, because he just seems so excited.
Mine's much more boring and bearish than y'all's.
What's been up with you?
I just been, like I said previously, I've been amping up my workouts and stuff for this year. You know what I'm saying? So just basically following through. Nothing big, nothing major.
So, you know what's so funny? When I came in here today, I said, Coop, it really looked like y'all got a baby, bro. Coop house is like a legit baby's playland. Toys everywhere.
Right.
Yes.
It is just baby playland.
How many different things y'all got to put the baby in? Like y'all
She
have.
requires a lot. She requires a lot. So, you know, sometimes she wants tummy time. Sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she wants her swing. Sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she wants one of her other toys. Sometimes she doesn't.
Mm-hmm. You
So
know
if
what?
one doesn't work, we just go to the other thing.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I could tell she's a girl.
Right.
They never know what they want.
They never know. Never satisfied.
She does a smile when her favorite uncle comes though.
Yeah, me.
You know, whenever I walk in.
Yeah, me.
I said favorite.
Yeah, it definitely was me.
that would be
Today I did real uncle duty.
You put a pacifier in.
Oh, yeah, you were on it.
It kept falling out,
And
I
he
kept putting it back
sanitized
in.
every time.
Yep. I was nervous, bro. I was like, you ain't about to get COVID around me.
Right.
And JJ just sat there as she cried. Who's the favorite uncle now?
Why was she crying? Because you were over there.
He's so stupid.
But what's up with y'all, man?
Jeremy.
Bruh. I feel like I have lingering effects from COVID.
Boy, the boy.
Your meat shrunk?
Dog, you gotta chill, fam.
I'm telling y'all, that's what the article
Get
said.
this man off the internet, bro. Where you be getting your sources
That's
from?
what the article said.
Stop listening to them.
I will find it right now.
No, not that, bro. It's because I tried to work out this week,
Oh,
and I ain't got no type of lungs.
oh, really?
Like my respiratory system still feel like it's compromised. My chest be feeling
That's
tight.
not funny, but that's
Bro,
funny.
yeah, my chest still tight. Like it still feels like I be struggling sometimes to get air in my lungs
Get your
and
full
stuff like that.
capacity.
And I don't be it does it's not every day, but it's on and off. So I
Dang.
don't know if other people be struggling with that. I've heard that those effects can be lasting for a long time, but I know for me it'd be hard to keep my to get breath sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just crazy that something can have that much of an impact on you. You see that?
Just as Dante claims his penis shrank.
Boy, that's not. No, it says from.
That is wild.
It
That's
says
wild,
from the
Dante.
New York Post.
That boy
man
he tried to put it in anonymous, and they got his name.
Are y'all done?
Livy, I feel bad for you, sis.
It says man claims.
Hey, they do say know what you marrying.
She didn't sign up for that.
Are y'all done? Are y'all done? That's what the New York Post says. That is a valid source.
So it said man claims.
It said man claims.
So really, he could have just been like,
He could have claimed it. I wonder if they sent a researcher to verify.
It's probably he probably dating somebody new, and she said something to
she
him.
said, I had COVID. Don't you feel like a jerk now?
Baby, I didn't know.
Woo! Dang, bro, that sucks, man. It's got those lasting effects.
It's not every day though. Like some days it's good, some days I'm straight, some days I'm not though.
I do hear though that your breathing is compromised, but eventually, everybody I know who has gotten COVID, eventually it comes back together.
I don't know.
It takes some of them longer than others, but
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
I just don't know.
I hate when people do that. Like, you over here trying to be optimistic,
Right.
and I'm over here like, yeah, bro, eventually you'll be able to run 5Ks and stuff again. And Coop over here like,
I don't
Willie?
know, dog.
Willie?
That might be it.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna pray for you.
Nah, I'm gonna be straight, bro. I'm gonna bounce back.
You'll make it.
yeah, I saw some, I think Taraji P posted this. It was like, I'm not praying for you unless I know what I'm praying about.
Yes.
Because people would just be putting on Facebook. People be putting on Facebook, pray for me. What we praying for?
Right.
What we praying for, sis?
I don't know what your plan is, but I might be giving you power to do something bad.
You ain't got no
power-
business asking for it.
I'm powering you up to go do something illegal.
Yeah,
About to go rob a bank. Hey, guys, pray for me.
Yeah.
No, but dang, man, I hate to hear that, bro.
Yeah, it's all good though.
I hate to hear that.
I'm resilient.
Yeah, bro. Man, ain't nothing been going on with me, bro. Just started the new job. I'm be honest. There is something about starting a new job that really just makes you feel uncomfortable. Like
It's new.
it's new. You got to learn new stuff. It seems like it's a whole bunch. Bro, I start questioning whether I should be there or not.
It's cause you're not really competent on your job.
Exactly,
yet.
exactly.
You want to be good at something, but you're not.
I'm just not used to
familiar
that,
with
bro.
it.
I'm not used to not being good at
You're
something.
basically a baby again.
Right.
You have
Right.
to ask everybody everything
Right. Can you show me?
before you mess up the whole system. or
Bro,
something like that.
my manager was like, it's probably gonna take about 3 months before you feel comfortable. And I'm like, bro, that's a long time to show up every day and feel uncomfortable.
It's probably gonna be longer than that.
Yeah.
She said 3 to 6.
It's gonna be 6 months. You probably feel okay about certain things at 3, but at 6,
It's gonna be 3 for me.
bro. As a person that has had more new jobs than both of y'all,
Coop really do start a whole bunch of jobs to the point where Coop will be like, yeah, I start my new job on Monday. You were applying? Like this job that Coop in right now.
Your other job still new.
He didn't even tell us that he was applying. He was like, yeah, I got a new job. Coop, why do you switch jobs so much?
bro. Are you asking?
Yes.
Money,
Good reason.
That's valid.
bro. But when I first started working in IT, I was working as a network engineer. So I was over the internet for it's like Facebook, and I shut down the internet for I think it was 60 companies because I hit the wrong button.
How long were they down before y'all figured it out?
It was literally I just turned it off and turned it back. I was like, oh no, turned it back on. So it was just off for maybe 2 seconds, but all their systems go down and it pops back up.
So they whole systems went down.
So every company sent us a ticket.
Oh, like an IT ticket?
Yeah, so we have a big screen and all of it just turned red. Everything went down, everything popped back up, then red because everybody's calling in, sending in tickets. And everybody's like, what happened? What happened? And the whole time I knew, I didn't say nothing. Right? And then
you
I walked,
didn't accept responsibility?
No, I did, but I was like, I wasn't sure, but I kind of figured. And I walked to my manager, I was like, I'm pretty sure I did that. He's like, no, you were just doing this, this, and this. I was like, all right.
If you don't care, I don't care.
I tried.
Right. If you don't care, I don't
The
care.
next day, he's like, oh yeah, you definitely did that.
Dang, bro. Yeah, I ain't trying to do that.
Take it slow.
I ain't trying to shut down nobody's stuff.
I'll be going in there fearless, I'll just do my stuff.
Right.
No, you know what? You know why I believe that? Coop gonna tell me. When we went to the game, it was my first week. It was after my first day.
Yeah.
And Coop gonna say, "Hey, bro, just pay attention in training." As if there's any other thing to not do.
Bro, most people be checking out.
Coop
during
literally
training.
said, "Hey, bro, pay attention in training." I'm like, as opposed to not. What do people not do?
People be checking out. They be on their phones.
It's so boring. Training
Bro,
is so boring.
I pay attention in training. I'm the guy that's up there taking notes. I have notes from training.
Training is so
Coop be
boring.
zoned out.
I zone out.
Coop just being. That's why you be shutting down the whole internet.
Asking questions later. We covered this in training.
Right. No, I pay attention in training. I think I'm low key like the suck up in class. So we got this trainer at work. I low key felt like I was like, Tia, are you trying to play me? Because it's me and this other guy starting on the same day. And she's like our mentor, like our trainer. And so she gonna say, hey guys, let's meet up to go over this latest module that y'all went over. And she was like, Brashawn, I know you probably ain't got no question, but Dante probably got like 15. And I was like, you trying to play me? Are you trying to play me? Because I ask a lot of questions. I just want to make sure.
You sit in the front of the class?
Bro, I just want to make sure I'm not messing up.
And that's a good thing to make sure.
Yeah, and I take notes and everything.
Because I'll be worried about annoying the trainer or annoying.
Oh, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm asking
Yeah,
all
you
my
gotta make
questions.
sure you do your job right. I say relish in it, bro. This is the time where people are still expecting you to mess up and not know a lot of things.
Right.
Take advantage of
That's
it.
what you're supposed
Not
to do.
advantage of it, but relish in it.
Nah, I'm going to do it.
Good.
I'm going to do it.
But you haven't had a new job in a while, bro.
Bro, I haven't had a new job in 7.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
I worked at
that's
one
a
company.
big transition.
It is. I worked at one company since I graduated college. This is really my first job outside of
You graduated 7 years ago?
7.5.
Time be flying by, bro.
But that's all we've been up to though.
That's all we've been
nothing
up to.
crazy.
So I just want to wish you guys a happy new year. We know that the new year for me starts on February 1st. And so
So you'll be one day in once we
I'll be
drop
one
this.
day in once this drops. And February is also Black History Month.
Hey, hold on.
Cool.
What?
I got beside myself.
You did.
We're gonna come back to that.
Wouldn't be the first.
Shut up, meat man.
I'd rather be meat man than no meat man.
All right, I feel like we're getting a little immature here. So guys, we asked everybody what was your word for the year. We asked everybody what was their word for the year, and we got some great answers, bro. Some of them I can't pronounce, so I'm gonna just
read these.
I'm gonna just say the ones I can. My boy Xavier said growth is his word for the year, and I said we like that, big dog energy. Zoe said grace. He's trying to give himself more grace this year.
That's good.
And I feel that because I be hard on myself. I'm my toughest critic. My girl Samaria, we went to high school together. She said transformation. I said, "Ooh, you trying to go from a caterpillar to a butterfly? Fly high, baby! Fly high, baby!" Chelsea said, "My word for 2022 is cultivate." She said she's trying to cultivate opportunities. My girl Martia said consistency.
Yeah,
That's good.
Trying to be more consistent.
I'm on that.
Right. Pat said insatiable. I said, but we eat. He said insatiable. I was like, I ain't never heard it used like that. But then when I looked it up, it says a desire that's impossible to satisfy. I said, oh, we hungry. We hungry. We ain't talking about food. JJ, what's this word mean? What that word say? How pronounce that?
Effectuate.
Effectuate.
What's that?
Effectuate. So I had to look that up. Shout out to Crystal. She said that was her word. And I said in my response to her, I said, okay, we have to hop on Webster because it's too early for big words. But it means put into force or operation. I said, oh, so this year you applying pressure. Got it.
Big pressure.
Big pressure. Big energy.
Yeah.
So those are the words that you guys chose.
Those are good words.
Those
man.
are great words.
Great
Them are the words that you chose for the year. So shout out to y'all for going on that post and commenting that. So just to go back to what we were saying, it is officially, by the time this drops, Black History Month. We ain't gonna even get into the shade they threw by giving us the shortest month of the year, but
tell you.
that's a whole nother issue.
I wonder what made them land on that.
The 28th. You know how somebody
Which month should we give them?
right? You know how somebody it's like when somebody give you a double-handed like compliment, but it be in shade.
Yeah.
I see what your little business.
Yeah, because it could have easily been January. They're like, no, we can't start the year off with.
Can't start the year off black. And then they was like, we could give them March. Then it was like,
31 days. Is it 31 in March?
in March. I don't even know. That's my birth month.
We can't give them that many days.
They was like, you know what we should do? Give them 28.
28.
Give them February.
Sometimes they'll get 29.
Right. That should suffice them. And so I really believe those are the conversations that happen. And then you guys know I'm planning a wedding.
Yes.
I'm planning a wedding. First of all, who knew it could be this stressful and who knew you could spend so much money?
Coop probably did.
Coop definitely
I know
did.
all about it.
Coop definitely did. But bro, somebody should have just warned you. There's all these things that come with having a wedding.
Right.
Like one, I'm gonna just give y'all a couple of things that have stressed me out thus far. Picking my groomsmen.
Oh.
That's stressful,
yeah, that's
right?
tough.
Because you got to ask yourself, do I pick the people who are walking with me right now?
Right.
Or do I pick the people who done always rocked with me?
That's stressful, bro.
That is stressful.
That's stressful.
So that has been
I
one of the
did a
things.
terrible job at that.
You did a terrible job
Oh,
picking your
yes,
groomsmen?
yes.
Why?
I had people. There's certain people that I should have picked that I didn't pick because of proximity. I wanted it to be. I chose the simplest. So it's like if somebody was far away, I didn't necessarily want to pick them because I didn't want to stress them to have to travel to all the events and stuff. Like they'll feel like they needed to do it. In hindsight, I should have just picked them and let them miss what they can miss and show up to the wedding. You know what I mean? So
this your day.
yeah, I was trying to be unselfish, but I think that it ended up coming off like I probably offended some people that should have been groomsmen.
So I know you was talking about your challenges with wedding planning, but that's one of mine. Is
Picking your groomsmen?
yes, picking my groomsmen, but also just the idea of not trying to take everybody's feelings into consideration. So for me, it's like not trying to make decisions just based off of other people, but trying to do solely what it is that I want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that's not how. That's not.
It's not. It's the expectation. People have other expectations for you.
Yes, but you gotta do what you want.
You got to do what you want.
Yeah.
And so that is a big. So the groom's situation has been
have
so
you picked
stressful
yours?
for me.
I'm not telling you to name them. I'm just curious if you picked them.
Another thing that's hard about that, bro.
Sensitive.
Another thing that's hard about that is sometimes it's just like having a really close friend for the moment.
Exactly. So you're like, yo, we're so close right now.
Right.
But should you be in my wedding?
Yes.
Or should I just have people that been there? Or this is another one. We were once extremely close.
Right.
We're now not as close.
Right.
Should you be in the wedding?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard. I think it's hard for men because you know, women, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Women, a lot of women's friend circles change depending on what season that they're in.
Right.
Like sometimes they'll have like the ones that they grew up with.
The day ones.
But a lot of women's circle changes. So like you have your college friends, then they have their like real world friends. Like it just depends on seasons. For dudes, a lot of time we kind of keep the same dudes around us for the most part. Like my circle has not changed. People have at moments gotten closer. People have at moments gotten further. And now I'm left here with, I don't know who should be groomsmen.
Yeah.
I feel like my circle changed quite a bit though. I don't think just all men circles don't change like that.
No. I'm saying they change, but like it's almost like they're always in rotation.
Yeah. So
It's like it's almost like they change, but it's like you're adding people to the
Yeah.
circle.
Right.
You ain't necessarily getting people out.
Yeah, you're not necessarily cutting people off like that.
So that's one of the stressors for me. Another stressor for me just with wedding is, bro, this is a new season of just like, you realize that you and your girl done collaborated on some stuff, but y'all ain't never just worked together.
like to really do
Like
something.
to really like
That you
This
both-
is this is y'all's first like
this is
true
like it's like
planning.
a first it's like a project. You know how you do group
It's
projects?
the test, bro. It's the test.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, hey, we've been practicing. Can we get
Right.
married?
Like it's like a group project. And you know how sometimes you be put in groups, and I used to hate group projects because sometimes you get put in groups with people who don't do no work,
Yeah.
and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you get put in groups with people who want to do all the work, and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm just always the cool guy in the group.
So basically, you ain't done no effort in the dating.
Hold on. Hold on. Watch your mouth.
I'm getting beside myself.
You're getting beside yourself. And so this has been a new season for Olivia and I, because it's like we now have to officially do this project together and bring it into fruition.
Right.
So one of the the struggles I'm telling y'all this, and Olivia gonna probably be like, why would you tell these people that? We were getting her some food at Chewy's.
Ain't nobody listening to this.
Right, nobody listens.
We your soundboard.
Just 5,000 listens.
So we kind of, we are trying to pull something off that's huge. We are basically planning a wedding in like 5 months. That is low key unheard of. And so we, Olivia has in a lot of spaces has been kind of ruling the situation, like, because there are just some things that she just cares more about than I care about, right?
No, tell it like it is.
No, she does. No, and I'm gonna get to the principle behind that in a second.
Okay.
But my baby found herself stressed out. I'm like, Strip, let me help you, babe. Like, let me help you.
Yeah.
Let me own this, and this.
Right.
So she's like, okay, babe, yeah, you own this, and this. So we're sitting in there. I've assumed the responsibility of said things. Now she's trying to tell me how to do it. She's trying to tell me how to do it. So I schedule.
But she can't do that because it's yours now.
But it's mine now.
Yeah.
And so I tell her like, oh, I done scheduled this call with this potential vendor. When I get on the call, she's like, when you get on the call, do this, but don't do this and don't do this. And I'm like, yo, baby. Relax. I'm owning this.
Yeah.
And what I realized in that moment, we eventually talked it out. It got extremely heated though, because I told her, I said, straight, one of the things I hate is being micromanaged.
Right.
Like, don't micromanage me.
Right.
And also, when I say I'm gonna own something, like, let me own that. But bro, I really think it's hard for when you dating a boss chick for her to turn her boss off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it's just hard for her to turn her boss off. So Olivia is so used to like delegating and telling people what to do, and like this needs to get done. And I had to tell her, baby, I don't work for you. We partners.
That's real though.
I don't work for you. We're partners. And so I think for anybody who's just in relationships, it is one of the collaborate on as many things as you can collaborate on before you get to the wedding, because it teaches you how to do something together.
Yes.
Even if it's something as simple as, hey, we're gonna throw a Friendsgiving.
Right.
Like you're gonna own this, you're gonna own this, you're gonna own this. It also shows you where people's strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I would say, hey man, before this wedding has taught me that working with your significant other can be very, very difficult.
I think you give good advice because essentially you're trying to practice the project working together. That's what you're going to do your entire
marriage.
Right.
You're going to have to work together.
So before you get married, you got to see how well y'all can work together. And right now you're going through one of the stress tests.
Right.
That's
It's the
what
stress
it
test.
is. It's a stress test.
And I think we're handling it pretty well, and this is how we're handling it. So for any of the fellas who are listening, you try out doing something with her. And then the second thing is, Olivia and I have come up with this system, and I think this has helped us not be in that situation anymore.
Boy, putting systems in
we
place.
we have we call it the 1 to 10 principle. And actually an old head put me on this. He said you have to define where you and your significant other feel about a situation, and whichever is higher, that's usually what y'all default to.
Okay.
All right. So for the wedding, Olivia's one of the biggest things was color. On the color scheme, Olivia is a 10 on that. She wants a certain
meaning-
type of
10
color.
meaning that's her-
That's her thing. She feels the
10 is
most
the most
passionate
important.
about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
She is a 10 on that. I'm like a 3 or 4.
You don't really care about.
I don't really care about the colors. So in that situation, we go Olivia's route because she feels the most passionate about that.
Yeah.
Right.
There are some things that I feel extremely passionate about. This reception, I'm a 10 on. That wedding, baby, that's you.
Yeah.
Then reception, sweetheart, this me.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm a 10 on this.
Yeah.
Right.
So there have been things about the reception where I'm like, no, I'm not backing down. This is what I want.
Right.
And if I'm a 10 on this and you a 6, we going with the 10.
Right.
Yeah, bro. And so I think
That's
just
a great system,
it's
bro.
a great principle for how to navigate those situations. And I'm talking about it in relative to this marriage, but I think that's a great principle for just relationships in general.
Yeah.
Like even just think about how it could change the scope of relationships if you said, hey, I'm a 5 on this. Where are you at on this?
Right.
You a 7? So you feel really passionate about this. We're going to go with that.
What happens though? Like, or have y'all ever run into this where y'all are both like an 8 or y'all are both a 10 on something?
Let's be real. There are going to be very few things that
you're
you
both-
both.
It could be. It
It could be, but we haven't run into that situation. I think one of the things that works so well with Olivia and I is we always reach a peak and then we come to our senses, and so it'll be like, "Yo, okay, let's go to our corners. Let's come back."
Oh, y'all in there boxing.
Nah, not boxing. What my baby call it? My baby calls it. What did she say? What did she
Who throw it in the towel first?
I say go to your corners.
Nah, but y'all know, you know what I mean. Like you reach your peak and then you just
yeah.
calm down. So I just think those are two big things, man. Collaborate with anybody that you're dating. See if y'all can collaborate on something. It could be something big. It could be something small.
Even like a cooking class.
Even a cooking class. Like
Yeah, and that's something fun.
yeah, and it's fun. And I think that's some of the things that is. If you are in a season of dating, that's what you need to be paying attention to. How do we collaborate when we do things together?
I think it's important when you're dating to see how people operate under stress, under pressure.
Yes, that's good because you want to see them in that season.
Yes, because you never know.
That's a good point because even in Dante's scenario, bro, him and Libby been dating for a minute.
Right.
So they've collaborated on different things, but maybe not anything as stressful as this.
Because
so
you care so
it's
much
not
about
like
it.
it's not like Libby hasn't been a boss this whole time.
Right.
Right.
It's just now she's a boss under stress.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
now it looks different in y'all's relationship.
And so, and that's the thing. So, in stressful situations where Olivia starts going super, super hard, I kind of become reserved. Like, I kind of just be like, you know what, bro? I'm stressed. I'm finna go take a nap. I'm gonna get
That's
to
your
it.
out.
I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. And you know what? And that pisses her off because for her, she like, we need to get this done. We need to get this done. I'd be like, baby, it's too much for me
just need a
right
break.
now. I just need a little break.
Right.
Yeah.
right
I'm gonna get it done.
Right,
Be
right.
clear. I'm
Right.
going to get it done. But right now, it's too much.
You need a regroup.
I just need a regroup.
Right.
Because, and I also think you can't judge a book by its cover. So like, I think it can sometimes be frustrating when you don't see your partner sweat, that don't mean they not stressing.
Right.
And that's
Because
my
I
thing.
don't show it,
That's my
but
thing.
internally, I be going through it. Bro, at night, I just be laying in bed like, how we gonna pull this together?
That's my thing. All my life it's been like that. Like even like hooping and stuff. Like coaches be like, I can't read you. Like I don't know what you're thinking about.
I bet that get on Key nerves.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
that probably get on her nerves. Because women be in a frenzy about stuff.
I really-
And you be probably just be like, Key, there ain't really nothing we can do about it.
I promise you that I really just calm down and try to think my way out of anything or think through the problem out of anything. Because there's always an answer, there's always solutions, always a way to get
Right.
it done. Me panicking and showing, that's not about to help me right now.
Right.
I will cry after.
Like legit.
That's what I always say too, bro. I always say there's a solution for everything.
Right.
And that applies across the board.
That
Like
has to be.
in relationships, but also in your career, your job, whatever it is you're doing, people be getting stressed out. Like there's always a solution.
There's always an
Always
answer,
a
bro.
solution. Just take a step back. Sometimes it's not as easy to take a step back.
No,
but
it's not.
taking a step back, it matters.
It does. So
I know for me, bro, like I'm not in the same stage that
Mm-hmm.
you're in. We're still early on. So we ain't like solidified no date or nothing like that. But one thing for us has been communication is big.
Right,
Right.
it's
So
huge.
we took a step up in our relationship being engaged. And so now we're doing more things as a unit, like trying to keep the other person in mind all the time.
Right.
Oh yes.
So talking about that and like bringing things up, you start to see different communication styles. And I think that can be challenging at times. It's been great just to get to know like where we stand and how we communicate, but that sometimes can be a challenge too, because you recognize that. Well, I recognize sometimes that I don't necessarily communicate everything. I'm not
Right.
articulating everything. Some
Right.
of the things I'm not communicating effectively,
right.
and then I can't really get upset at her because she's not reading my mind, so to speak, or we're not on the same page. But that's also because our communication styles are different.
Right.
Different, and then it's also hard to step somebody through every step of your thought process.
Exactly.
And doing that is exhausting, anyways. Keeping somebody notified. Oh, I did
Gosh,
this.
dang, I didn't tell you that.
I did this because of this, because of this, because of this.
Right.
I was thinking this. It just gets exhausting.
But let me just tell y'all, bro, you need a partner, bro, because during Christmas, bro, this was actually really, really funny. Get you somebody you can also laugh with. Olivia and I had got invited to a Christmas party, and I don't be reading stuff fully.
me neither.
I'm terrible
So
at that.
we, bro,
Is that a guy thing?
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's a
a
real
guy
bad
thing,
thing.
bro.
Attention to detail,
We
yeah.
walk into this Christmas party in our best casual Christmas fits. These people got sequins and suits on. Olivia was hot.
Oh my! I would have went home.
She was hot, bro. So we automatically walk in and she see these girls with whole gowns on and she like, Dante, kitchen. And my stupid self, I'm like, why y'all dressed up?
Right.
That's like Thanksgiving.
Look,
like,
that
man,
went on the invitation.
yeah, I'm like, what? So we get in the kitchen, and she's like, Dante, why are people in here dressed like it's New Year's? And I'm like, I don't think that was on there. It did.
That voice
It
changed.
did.
Right.
He lost all his
It
bass.
did, bro. I pulled it up. It was on there. Olivia said, Dante, in the future, forward all invitations to me.
That's why she on you about this.
Bro,
this
she was upset. She was upset, but I be trying to explain to women, you can't let one mistake paint a picture about me. Okay? It was one mistake
What about two?
or two.
How many mistakes do we get before? we get the
Right.
picture?
So yeah, bro. So we end up having a great time. Olivia was mad for the first half of it. And rightfully so.
Right.
We was in our best casual.
You gotta make a joke of it.
We
got to, bro.
we looked nice. Let me be very, very clear. Olivia and I, if you've ever noticed anything with Olivia and I, we don't really dress down.
Right.
Like if any time you gonna always catch your boy in the button up.
Right.
Because my biggest fear is being underdressed. So we weren't necessarily like trash, but like everybody like legit had dresses and gowns on. So yeah, bro. So that's just collaborate and wherever y'all are strong, let the other one be. I mean, wherever you're weak, let the other person be strong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of one of the key things that I'm learning just about in this whole wedding planning process. Because I realized we didn't really talk about where we were. Because we have a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a date. But JJ and them, they on the same page. They like, look, we gonna get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, we progressing slowly.
I like it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So we came across this on social media, and I felt like we needed to talk about this. So
Y'all gotta let me know because I've been.
he out social
Because of Daniel.
because of Daniel.
Daniel's fast.
You know what? I think I'm about to go on a fast.
Really?
I feel like I should have did it when everybody else did it, and I didn't do it. And I feel like God, like, if you would have just did it when everybody else did it, you would be
You going
good.
on a guilt fast?
No, not a guilt fast. Not a guilt fast.
I don't think that's the right reason.
No, but I'm saying I feel like I should have done it. I started out and then I fell.
God's grace is enough.
It is, but I'm gonna do it. So we came across it on social media, and I just thought this was so good because you had people who stood on both sides of the aisle. Surprisingly, the people who were upset. You know what? Let me just play the clip, and then we're gonna come back and talk about
I
it.
got you.
Hey you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a quick little tip on how to make a first impression last. Okay, so I've been talking to someone for literally like 2 days now, and we decided to have our first meetup, link, date, whatever you want to call it. And just through our conversation, I know for a fact he is an avid cigar smoker. He enjoys a good cigar over a glass of brandy or whiskey. I can't remember which one. I think it was whiskey. But I picked up on that little mental note. And I remembered that my dad is an avid cigar smoker and he has a really nice collection. So before getting on the road for our date today, I decided to stop by my parents' house and actually pick up a cigar. And my dad actually threw in a cigar cutter. And my mom, being the mom that she is, was like, oh my God, Samara, you can't take it just like that and hand a cigar in a cutter, wrap it. And I'm like, well, what do I have to wrap it with? Her crafty self had some twine in a paper bag. So I wrapped his cigar in literally a paper bag I folded up and some twine, and I really hope this is a good first impression.
Shout out to Samara Curtis. She had the internet in a frenzy. They were calling her hashtag cigar girl on Twitter. And it was just crazy because women, let me not say people, women
That's what I was gonna say. Who was in
were
the frenzy?
upset that she did this on a first date. And I just thought it was crazy because for first date, men are expected to bring flowers and just all these other things, candy.
Right.
But she did a kind gesture.
Yes,
that
very
was
thoughtful.
free.
Yeah, it
And
didn't cost her
thoughtful.
nothing but some time.
It didn't cost her anything but some time. And women were saying she was doing too much.
Right.
How y'all feel about that? I feel like we feel the same. But let's just say it for the record.
I feel like there has to be a bunch of bitter women. She was so excited and
She
so
was,
happy.
and she was happy.
How was she possibly doing too much?
They were saying she was doing too much. JJ, what you thinking?
I love the effort, bro.
I loved it.
I think it's very thoughtful, and she sounds just from the clip. I don't really know her background and like that, but it sounds like she's intentionally trying to go about this first date, right? Like,
right.
It's not like just a random, we just going out tonight. Just
Right.
somebody randomly I met.
Right.
She's intentional. She's putting forth effort. That
Yes.
shows like, hey, I'm
see
really
it.
interested.
We
in
love
you.
to see it.
I'm interested in you, and if I'm on the receiving end, I love it.
Bro, so she gives a detail, she gives an update, but we'll talk about that later. I just wanted to just talk about that was so out of the norm for a girl to give a guy a gift.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Has a woman ever done something nice for you? And if she did, how did that make you feel? Or how did you respond to that?
So I'll tell you this, bro. Olivia is one of the best gift givers I've ever met. And I'm not just saying that. Like, she really has given me thoughtful gifts, bro. And the gift I will never forget is from my 30th birthday during COVID. I have been talking to Olivia about how I wanted to get into speaking. I was like, I wanted to get into speaking. And there was a speaking retreat hosted by her mentor every year. And I always would miss it because I was either in Houston, living in Houston, and it was at that time in person in Dallas, but I would always miss it. For my 30th birthday, bro, Olivia paid for me to go to the seminar.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
I almost was in tears by it.
That's dope.
Because it was just like the fact that you thought about you cared about something as much as I cared about it.
Right.
And you gifted that to me, bro. That was just, it was bro, it was just an amazing gift, dog, and I will never forget it.
Yeah. What about you, JJ?
Yeah, bro. Women are, I think, really great at gift giving. Like most of the time.
Right.
I'll say that. They're
Yeah, they ain't perfect.
yeah. And all women ain't great at gift giving. But but I've had Gigi's very thoughtful in her gifts, bro. I know even last year I had to go to a Snickers ball. And I'm not a Snickers head.
Yeah.
But she bought me some J's.
Cause she wanted her man to look right.
Right? And bought them for me so I could wear them for the Snicker ball.
Right.
Like that's to me that's very thoughtful.
He
I
ain't
never
taking them off since.
the thing is I didn't
That boy do be wearing the J.
I do, huh? I ain't got no Snickers.
Coop tried to shade
I'm
you.
just trying to calm me
Coop
out.
tried to
huh?
shade you. That's okay, cause
I
you
need-
about to marry her. She probably about to keep your.
I need some more-
She
I
about
need
to
some more
keep your
Snickers.
shoe game tough.
I need some more Snickers.
Coop is the worst person to talk about the gifts your girl give you with.
But the thing is, I just mentioned it in conversation.
Right.
So
Right.
it wasn't even like I was talking about getting these or anything like that. She was just thinking ahead. Like, you don't even got no shoes really to wear like that. So
Let me
she
get
bought
you.
them.
I got you.
Another small thing, and this is small, but this is big for me, is that I go to work every day, bro. When I be cooking, I be bringing them little Walmart, Target plastic
Now
bags
hold
to
on.
work.
That's how black people transport
That's part of the
food.
culture.
Right.
But my baby gave me a lunchbox. And it's
Dante disappointed.
Tell you can start using that on March the 1st. But as for Black History Month,
as for the culture.
as for the culture,
No, bro.
you will take that fall paper and them plastic bags, and you will be prideful.
I'm prideful about this lunchbox. It makes a big difference, bro.
No, it
I feel
does.
different going into work.
Look,
and that's something
they be
small.
looking at JJ like this. Oh, he's a different black man.
It's Buzz Lightyear lunchbox.
Girl, he different. He got a lunchbox and everything.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you, I be feeling different.
That's what's up.
That boy probably got out of his car. He got out of his car walking different with the lunchbox.
Come on.
like it's a suitcase.
Cause you know, with the plastic
That's what it
bags.
looked like. It looked like a suitcase.
You know the plastic bags. I love them, but they make a whole bunch of noise.
Yeah, bro. And people like, why you got a Ross bag?
I like the Target ones. Target has good quality bags.
Yeah, they do.
They have great
Probably
quality
the best.
bags.
And the cards.
I got all of them.
And-
They all at the crib. If y'all need some bags, I got them.
The Black History Month, you're gonna need them. Take your
That's
lunch in the
funny.
bag.
Y'all already know my story. How I got married.
Oh yeah. So
That
this,
dinner and back rub did it for your boy.
cause I'm locking this down right now. I just really think that we have to get away from thinking lingerie is a gift.
I mean, well, why are we getting away from that?
Not get away from it, but I think you'll see all these memes and stuff on social media where women, it'll be like, girl, what you get your man for Valentine's?
Right.
Ladies,
Let me guess.
ladies, please, okay?
Because Valentine's coming up too.
But so this is the thing. I wanted to show this because I don't know if women really understand how men pay attention to
Yes.
to those things.
And don't let a trash man from your past change how you operate.
Right.
If you're a giver and that's how you are and you want to make a good first impression, feel free to do that. If he's
Right.
trash, leave and find somebody better.
Right. But that shouldn't stop you from being thoughtful.
And it definitely shouldn't make you start trashing somebody else that's being thoughtful.
Right. Exactly.
But do y'all think that because that's not the norm, that there's men out there that would think that she's doing too much?
No. Every dude that I saw in the comments, both on Twitter and on Instagram, was like, "Oh my gosh, bro, I would love this.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing." And it really made me realize that women don't be out here gifting men things.
No.
Especially thoughtful gifts. So let's run this back. Coop, somebody had asked her for an update. Like what happened after she gave him the gift? Like how did the date go? And she gave us an update about it. And there's something that I want y'all to catch up on.
He loved the gift. Loved it. He said he's never received like a gift on a first date ever before, so it really made me stand out. and we actually drove to a little point in Baltimore that is his favorite spot.
Baltimore.
It was by the water, and we actually stayed in the car because it was cold, but he showed me how to cut the cigar. He explained like the whole breakdown of cigars and how there's different levels, and we actually got to smoke the cigar, and he showed me how to smoke it properly because in the past I used to choke.
So you know what was so dope about that? She took an interest into something he was interested in, and he let her more into his world. I think a lot of times, bro, and I'm not even trying to. I'm not,
Say that.
and I don't think it's.
Say
And I
that.
don't think this is all women, but I think a lot of times some women can be very self-centered.
Yeah.
How many first dates have you been on, and a woman wants to just talk about herself?
I haven't, but
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Way to
like-
kill the momentum, bro.
but from a perspective of it's about like we have relegated it to dates to be it's all about the woman.
Right,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah,
about the
yeah,
woman.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
about the woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to give her flowers. You need to do X, Y, and Z. And this girl took a kind gesture
Mm-hmm.
and it allowed him to tell more about himself. Here's why that's important. Men don't naturally just go and talk about themselves.
facts.
We don't naturally just tell about ourselves.
Nope.
She gave him one gift. The response was, "Oh, let me take you to my favorite place to smoke. Let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to cut it. Let me show you how to smoke it." And then after that, Coop didn't play the whole clip. She talks about how he took her to a record store because
yeah.
she had mentioned that she liked records.
Right.
So I just think that it was so dope that, and I want to let the ladies know who are listening to the podcast, men appreciate nice gestures. And sometimes it's hard for a man to talk about things, but when you give him when you create a space for him to feel comfortable in, he'll talk about the things that he's interested in. She created a safe space. And so any woman that's hating on that,
I think that's the best place to get to know somebody in their comfort zone.
in their comfort zone.
For me, it's the effort, bro. Like,
And it's the effort.
because gifts is not even really high on my love language. Like, the gift is cool, but it's the effort behind the gift for me.
Right.
It's like, dog, I appreciate this so much. The
Right.
fact that you even thought about it, that you put in the effort, that you went the extra mile or whatever it may be, or you were attentive to what I was talking about, that's huge.
It's huge.
I need to do a disclaimer. Don't think just because you put this effort in and get this gift that he has to lock you down,
Right.
because he might not like you.
Yeah.
But that's very
That's
true.
true.
You think I did all this for him and he still dumped me? Y'all weren't a match.
Y'all
You
weren't
didn't-
compatible.
Y'all weren't compatible. It doesn't mean that you're automatically he can't see anybody else. It just means that it's putting the relationship on a good step.
Yeah, because people were like, "Why you doing all this? This is y'all second time meeting.
It doesn't matter.
That ain't your husband." And the fact that y'all think somebody should be married, needs a ring for you to do a kind gesture to
That is
them,
a
lets me
terrible
know
mindset.
that every day we get further away from Christ, and I don't like that.
But that's a terrible mindset to start the date with.
Exactly.
If you're like, I'm gonna wait until see if this person is this, that, and the third, till I get a ring to do that. This could be her last first date.
This could be.
I like that.
Y'all over here, and half of y'all just be going on dates to eat anyway. Let's not even get into that. Because I got a couple homegirls that just stay fed.
Got the guy's name under restaurants. Benihana's
PF chain.
and dollar signs like
Right.
it's,
Bro, I just thought that was just a very kind gesture, bro.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
it was baffling to me to see that there were women who were saying there was a problem with it. And I just want to get back to the place where people can do kind gestures for people, even if you're not romantic, even if they don't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
just do kind gestures for people.
Right.
Do them for your friends.
Yeah.
Do them for your family. Like, kind gestures go a long way in developing relationships. And that's why ain't none of y'all relationships real. That's why y'all don't be friends after
they're
y'all
not
come back from Miami.
relationships. They're fake relationships.
They're foliage.
Faux relationships.
Like, I don't know, bro. I just thought that was dope. So all these women was getting on her. She gonna say, for the second day, I'm about to fly him to Cuba and get some more cigars. Bro, I love the energy.
I love it.
I love the energy. No, man, it was I think it's been a pretty good episode.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a great episode. Would y'all agree?
Yeah.
So, guys, we at the end of every single episode, if this may be your first time listening, we like to do a sound bite of the week, right?
Right.
This is where we kind of give you impart some wisdom, if you will, for you to take with you as you go into your week. Okay. Now we're doing something a little bit different this month because it is Black History Month. Every single soundbite of the week will come from a Black person or African American, wherever side y'all stand on, who has made an influential impact on our community and just kind of has helped propel us forward. This person that this soundbite of the week comes from Miss Shirley Chisholm. If y'all don't know nothing about Shirley Chisholm, first of all, she was fly. Iconic. First, the glasses, it was the glasses for me.
Yeah.
But Shirley Chisholm is one of those people that you used to learn about during Black History Month. You was going to always talk about her, but she was one of the first women to run.
She was the
first Black woman to run for president at a time
Run it up.
where they barely wanted to hear women speak, let alone Black women.
Right.
Yeah.
But we are this soundbite of the week is brought to you by Shirley Chisholm, and she said this is truly a woman who is fearless. If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. Let me run that back. If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair.
I'm good.
Bro, that is a bar.
Yep.
Sometimes people ain't gonna give you no seat.
Nope.
Sometimes you gotta bust the door down. Sometimes you gotta bring your own chair.
Right. No excuses.
No excuses.
You gotta make your own table.
Sometimes you gotta make your own table. And so for somebody who's out there who is going through life and you're, trying to get in all these different circles and stuff like that, it may be time for you to build the circle. God may be calling you to create your own form of the business.
Right.
If you can't find your way through the door that way. So yeah, bro, this gonna be the season. We bringing folding
Come on,
chairs
Reverend. I thought you was
everywhere.
finna start hooping.
We bringing folding chairs in plastic bags because it's Black History Month. And
If you want a seat at the table,
sometimes you gotta bring a folding chair.
it may not be the one you want, but it's gonna get you what you need.
But let me tell you, when God puts you in the building, it don't matter what the enemy says, because I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Get ready. I'm getting ready to close.
Wake up. Hey guys, that is your soundbite of the week. Tune in next week so we can give you another one, man. It's Black History Month. The energy different.
Oh, yeah.
The energy different. Hey, guys, follow us on social media at The Soundboard Podcast. Want to also remind you guys, we are giving out, raffling off, let me say, a pair of tickets to a Mavericks game. You ain't even got to be local. If you want to fly in, maybe you can meet the gang before the game. You ain't gonna pay for it.
What you gotta do to get these tickets, bro?
But all you have to do is, if you've left us a sound review on Apple Music, on Apple Podcasts, screenshot that and either email it to us or DM it to us. Or if you have not, go do that right now and then screenshot and send it to us. Now, also, Spotify allows you to leave ratings. Go and do that. Screenshot it, send it to us, and then we are going to raffle off some tickets. You have until February 9th at midnight to get that done.
And I've had a couple people tell me that they weren't able to get the screenshot off Apple. I don't have Apple, so I don't know.
What you talking about?
You
All
just
you
take a
doing
screenshot.
is you just
They
screenshot.
said they couldn't get back to their
review.
Comment?
Their review. But just message us and let us know that you said
Yeah,
it.
we'll go find
We'll
it.
believe you.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't want it to be cumbersome.
Right.
Yeah. We ain't trying to go all out the
Cumbersome.
way. Cumbersome. We talking about cucumbers. I like cucumbers. Hey guys, follow me on social media at, what's my Instagram? Dante Speaks Life. DONTAE Speaks Life.
And you can follow me on IG at thisiscoop_.
You can follow me at _Jeremy J.
Happy Black History Month.
Hey.
Folding chairs and plastic bags. We'll catch y'all next episode.
We out.
Peace.